The second tutorial of onshape. This will be tutorial 1.2, and we're going to have 9 steps. What I basically want is for you to turn in a screenshot of an outline of this bicycle frame here, and also a screenshot of a measurement using the measurement tool from the center of one side to the other side. So let's get started. We're going down to our classes, and you're going to choose 3D Tech. Select the second tutorial. Let it load, and then go ahead and click the Start button. Okay, first step. It's talking about documents. In the documents, we have a bunch of different files, different types of files, and you can explore it with the tab manager. At the bottom left of your screen is the tab manager. Go ahead and click on that, and then you have a bunch of different files. Let's open the bike file and go to the bike frame assembly. And here is our bike frame assembly. Okay, step 2. Let's play with the view cube. It's in the top right corner, and it has a bunch of different sides. If you click on one of the sides, it will let you view. There's the front view, and you can turn it a little bit. There's the bottom view, turn a little bit, and there's the left view. Okay, step 3. So the view cube will let us look straight on one of the sides, one of the 6 sides. But what if we wanted to look straight on a surface that doesn't match any of those 6 sides? So let's zoom in here and take a look at a surface. We want to look straight on this surface. You would right click on it, and then you select View Normal To at the bottom. Now I'll put you straight on here. So let's take a look at another surface. How about this little surface right about here? We want to look straight at that one. So you'd click on it, then right click, and then View Normal To again, and that brings you right into it. And go back to the first one, push spacebar to clear, click, there it is again. Okay, step 4. Let's take a look at some rendering options. Let's flip this bike around so we got a nice view of it. How about not the front? Let's go do the left side of it. Okay, underneath the view cube is our camera options, our rendering options. Go down and we can change different settings. We can make it a transparent, look like a glass, so you can kind of see through all the parts. That one's kind of cool. And you go ahead and play with different ones. Let's go to the outline one. So kind of just the outline. So this is the one I want you to take a screenshot of for that first part of the turn-in. Okay, step 5, we're playing with zoom. Instead of using your mouse to zoom, we can use window to zoom. And that you press a W, your icon turns into a magnifying glass, select your window, and you zoom into what you just selected. And then if you press an F, it brings everything back up to where you can see the full image. Okay, step 6. We're going to take a look at the rear shock. Go back down to your tab manager and find that rear shock. There it is. It's in a part studio. So we'll click on that, and it opens up the part studio for that rear shock. Notice there's a bunch of different parts that make up this one part. Okay, part 7. In this one we're going to go back to the bike assembly, and first of all, let's make this solid, change the view back to something here. Okay, this one we can see. Now, in the assembly that has all these different parts, you can take them and you can see how they're supposed to move together. You click on it and move your mouse up or down, everything that's supposed to move. There you go, there's crank, and even the steering you can move. Okay, step 8. We can take a look at this assembly, and it has all these different parts. Let's zoom into one of the parts. This is the dog bone, and you can right click it and we can go straight to that part and edit that one part by clicking on switch. So there's this part in the part studio. Okay, step 9, our last step. We're going to play with the measurement tool. So the bottom right corner of your screen, you can see the measurement tool. And what we want to do is measure the center of this circle to this circle. And you click on one of the edges in that circle there, on the other edge, and there it pops up a measurement. Drag that window over, and then just take a screenshot of this and submit that. Both screenshots, and you're done.